Hey, how you doing? I'm Steve Schmidt with No Limit.
And I'm Paul Fink.
And today, we're going to work on some athletic training. We're going to focus on rugby today. We're going to work on some strength work, upper body and lower body. Definitely a lot of explosive exercises today. We're going to get some core work that pertains to rugby movements. And then we're going to finish off with some cardio and definitely get a finisher at the end of today's workout.
All right, the first workout we have today is going to be a renegade row. You're going to do 10 of these, followed by broad jumps across your yard or your garage or wherever you're doing this workout and back. Now Jake is going to go ahead and get started for us. And the key to this exercise is really keeping your body in a flat line the whole time. Notice Jake's hips are going to be pretty flat here. That means his core is going to be engaged the whole time, and you don't want those hips to tilt. Imagine that you have a little cup of water or coffee or whatever you drink on the back of your lower back right here so it doesn't tilt and fall over. That's really the key to this exercise. The exercise is going to be much easier if you spread your feet at the bottom, really going to stabilize your whole body more. The more narrow your feet are, the harder it is going to be on your core and your hips. And after Jake gets 10 of those renegade rows, he's going to pop up and he's got broad jumps to the other side of the garage and back. Notice how Jake is getting nice and low on the broad jumps, really cushioning his landing as he comes across, using his arms as momentum swingers. And we're going to try to get 2 rounds of this for you guys at home. Great job, Jake.
Okay, the second exercise of today's workout is going to be a core focus. Right now, we're going to take it actually into the hips. We're going to work on the hip flexors, the outside of the hips, and the glutes a little bit here. This is a band. Jake has a heavy band around his ankles. We are going to go through 6 points. I want him to move his feet in 6 different directions, and then we're going to go through this series 10 times. All right, let's get started. All right, let's get started. So, notice first of all how Jake's in a nice athletic stance here. He's nice and loaded into his legs. The reason being, in rugby, we can have to expect anything at any time. He may have to get down and make a tackle right now. If he gets the ball passed to him, he has to burst forward, okay? When we work on these different angles, these 6 different angles, we're definitely making it a well-rounded hip exercise here because rugby is such a lateral forward burst type of a sport. We're trying to hit those hips on the 360-degree angle right now, okay? I want you to go through this series 10 times and then switch to 10 times on the other side. The second core exercise that we're going to do today is going to be a medicine ball wall toss. The second core exercise that we're going to do today is going to involve a medicine ball and we're going to toss it towards the wall. I want you guys to watch Jake's technique on this. We're trying to simulate like we're taking the ball out of the scrum and we're tossing it down the line here, okay? So watch how he loads. Ready, go. He loads into that toss and he transfers the weight from hip to hip here, okay? This is very conducive to what you do on the rugby field. And just to make it a nice smooth movement, he's taking that ball and sliding it across, he's rolling it across the ground on the way back, okay? We're gonna get 15 reps each side on this.
All right, and for the first exercise of the cardio series, we have hurdles. The first one is going to be high knees, followed by side shuffles, and then lastly we have lateral high knees. And Jake is going to demonstrate all these for us, and we're going to be going through these twice total. All right, Jake, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with high knees. There's 2 feet in every box, and he's going to carry that ball on the one side he feels comfortable, and he's going to jog back all the way back to the other side, and he's going to start with the ball in his opposite hand now, switching it up so it's different for each time. Here we go with the side shuffle. Here we go with the side shuffle. Notice how Jake's feet don't touch any of the hurdles, and he switches the ball from side to side, making it as if he was changing direction in a rugby game. And lastly, the third exercise is going to be lateral high knees. This is real important to get those knees up and not hit the hurdles. And he's going to toss this ball to me every time he goes over hurdle. I'm going to pop it right back to him as if he was catching with the pass. All right, here we go. Great job, Jake. All right, and for the second cardio exercise we have today, we have a plate push. And this is going to simulate a ruck in a rugby game. And the goal here is to do 2 laps or 4 lengths of your gym here. Jake's going to go ahead and get started here. 3, 2, 1, and go. The key here is to keep those hips low and drive those legs up to the knees every time. Really trying to get that fast momentum like you are clearing the ruck in a rugby game. Try to protect that ball and keep it on your team's side.
For our finisher today, we're just going to do some sledgehammer tire slams. We want to go 30 seconds each direction here, okay? This is just gassing the athlete out. Definitely doing a lot of core activation here, get some shoulder strength, and definitely trying to get some wrist stability in this as well, okay? So Jake, start here. We're going to go 30 seconds on the right hand. Notice a couple things here. He's starting with a wide grip, and as he goes on impact, he brings his hands together, definitely bringing the hammer over his head, compressing his body as he's impacting that tire, okay? 30 seconds and switch. It's the same thing for the left hand, okay? This might feel a little bit awkward. So if you're gassed out by this time and you want to start on the second round of this, if you want to start on the left hand first, that would be absolutely fine. There you have it. Athletic day completed. Thank you so much and enjoy this workout. This is a good time to get a nice cool down. Jake's doing a little bit of a leg stretch in the background.
And please stay tuned for other weeks to come. And don't forget, hard work works.